So E3 is next week, and I know we're all really excited about it because it's the first real E3 where we're going to see what we're going to be playing on our next-gen consoles, and I figured that instead of just making a video, this is what I predict is going to be at E3, blah, 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 like you've seen it a million times, let's do something a little different. Now, before we get started, I wanted to tell you guys, I'm going to E3. I'm actually going to E3, the big gaming convention in Los Angeles. I'm incredibly excited because since I was like 8 years old, reading about it in old video game magazines, I was like, wow, I want to go there one day. And I'm finally going there, so I can't wait, and it's really exciting for you guys because I'm just going to try and throw on a bunch of videos. I'm going to do wrap-up shows, videos and previews and stuff like that. So anyway, for an E3 video, instead of doing a prediction video, I figured we'd do something a little more fun, and I asked some of you guys on Twitter and Facebook to participate. I asked you guys to send in clips of yourselves talking about what game you would like to see be announced at E3. Anything, a fantasy dream announcement. Anything in the world, any game, any console, any weird thing that could be announced at E3, what would you want it to be? Didn't matter how crazy, how fantastical, how no way it's gonna happen. You guys sent me in a bunch of clips, so without further ado, let's talk about our dream announcements for E3.
I wouldn't mind seeing a Valve game that has a number 3 in it, because that wouldn't be too bad.
The first one would be a new Red Dead Redemption, and the second would be a new Fallout. I've wasted a stupid amount of time in both of those games, and I have way too much time to waste, and I need something to waste it on.
A new Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver, next-gen Crash Bandicoot, a new but bitter Tekken. They can't do it.
Something on Half-Life 3 or Half-Life Episode 3, but as we know, Valve can't count to 3.
Star Fox for the Wii U.
How about Skate 4 exclusively to next-gen consoles?
Bulletstorm 2 would be pretty badass.
So when I grew up, I played this really awesome game called Jet Force Gemini for Nintendo 64. You may recognize the poster of it behind me in various reviews I've done. This is a very nostalgic game for me. There was a planned sequel, but the game didn't sell as well as it could have, and so they didn't make that sequel, and I've always wanted to play that sequel because it's Jet Force Gemini, you kill bugs, and I hate bugs, and I love killing bugs, and it's awesome. They should have made a sequel. I play it, like, instantly.
I just want a Time Splitters 4. Time Splitters HD.
I want a Shadow of the Colossus 2. I know, like, it's kind of like The Last Guardian, like, that's their new game, which may not even come out, but if they just came out and did a sequel to Shadow of Colossus, I would lose my mind. I would shit all over the floor.
Knights of the Republic 3 or Jedi Outcast. Come on, Disney.
Maybe a new Superman game could come out with the mix of Arkham, you know, with the style of the Arkham games.
Just give me Bully 2.
Guilty pleasure of mine, the Punisher game. I would love a sequel to happen.
Hey Jake, Jonathan Paula here. Now I don't presume to be a prognosticator of gaming news or announcements, but this year at E3 I can dream that maybe Naughty Dog will say or announce something regarding a sequel to The Last of Us, maybe a 4th Uncharted game. Those are two of my all-time favorite series, so news on those fronts would be fantastic. Or maybe Rockstar North will finally add heists to Grand Theft Auto Online. Well, we can dream anyway.
I just want some damn Mirror's Edge 2 gameplay. Good grief.
Something from Naughty Dog, either Uncharted, Last of Us Remastered, because I haven't played Last of Us because I need a PlayStation with a PlayStation 4, or the Borderlands pre-sequel. I'm excited to see any of those.
Sony, we know you pride yourself off Naughty Dog, but go back 10 years and announce a sequel to Ghost Hunter.
A Hellboy game for next-gen consoles. That's like in the style of Arkham City or Arkham Knight.
I want Bionic Commando 2, 25 to Life 2, Turning Point 2, Mind Jack 2, X-Men Destiny 2, Alien Colonial Marines 2, Phantom Dust 2. No, I really do want Phantom Dust. The rest are horrible. I hope we never see them, but it would be funny if any of those were actually announced.
My dream E3 announcement easily has to do with the Oculus Rift. I ain't no DIY guy, so I'm really excited that Facebook is hopefully moving this thing along a little bit just by putting more money in, and they don't have to worry about investors and all that jazz. And I really hope that a true consumer product comes to the market soon because I want it.
Obviously, Fallout 4. It's about time, and I think we need it.
That's Microsoft to use Rare's old titles.
I'm hoping we get something for the new Mass Effect game, because seriously, they've been teasing us about this for over a year now. I think it's finally time we got some details.
Number 1 being an announcement, Kingdom Hearts 3 releasing in late 2014, early 2015, and Oculus Rift with Time Crisis and House of the Dead.
Hi, I'm Monty Donahoe, and these are my E3 dream announcements for Jack Baldino. I want Leisure Suit Larry, Big Trouble in Little China. I also want a remastered version of Marky Mark Make My Video, or even a new Elf bowling game. Or how about a boot camp version of Aliens Colonial Marines?
My name is Ryo Hazuki. I would like Shenmue 3 to be announced at E3 2014. Why? Because I want to find the man that killed my father.
Shenmue 3, yeah, I'm one of those guys too.
You know what would be my dream E3 announcement, Jake? For a new Red Dead Redemption game to be announced. Red Dead Redemption was one of my favorite games, hands down. So if they announced a new one and it was on next gen and PC, of course, then my dreams would come true.
Hey Jake, my dream announcement for E3 would be for Activision to finally unveil Guitar Hero Scientology's greatest hits. In case that's not possible, I'd also accept Microsoft patching Connect, so if it detected people wearing a fedora, it would tase them on sight.
Valve, just give me Left 4 Dead 3 and I will be happy.
Hey everybody, at Rochor on literally everything, and the E3 announcements that I would love to see are Hearthstone on everything. Literally everything. Android, PS4, Vita. I want Hearthstone to consume my life.
The Last Guardian needs to be made, get it out of development hell, and also a Spider-Man game not developed by Minox. That's not a movie tie.
My E3 hopes for this year are that Sonic Adventure 3 is announced, and Rocksteady announces their next project after Arkham Knight, preferably a Spider-Man or Superman game.
Freedom Fighters 2. Freedom Fighters is one of my favorite games. A guy can dream, right?
Star Wars 1313.
A brand new Star Fox game for the Wii U. I would love to see a Star Fox game in this generation that would focus on flying and have the spirit of Star Fox 64.
Word on the street is Jake Baldino wants me to pick my top announcement, crazy announcement for E3. Well, I'm picking two of them, suckers. I want a new Eternal Darkness, and I want a new Skies of Arcadia.
So that was it. Those are our E3 fantasy announcements. Imagine if any of them actually did get announced. That would be pretty cool, because then you could go to this video and be like, I said it was going to happen and it did. Oh my god, I can't believe it. If you weren't in this video, if I didn't get to fit you in, I did get a lot of submissions. All boys, by the way. No girls watch Because Video Games, I guess. No girls allowed. But if you didn't make the cut, or if you didn't get a video in, let me know in the comments what you would like to see announced at E3. It can be anything. Remember, you saw this video. But as always, that's it for me, guys. I'm Jake Baldino. You can like me on Facebook, you can yell at me on Twitter, and you can subscribe, Because Video Games. I'll see you at E3. Woo!